What's going on, people of YouTube? It's me, Obey, and today I have more Titanfall news. Woohoo! So, last night, the VGXs were on, and Titanfall was shown, as we all know, and if you haven't seen my video about the 2 new Titans that were revealed last night, go check it out. There will be a link on the top left-hand corner. So guys, go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, so the hosts of the VGXs 2013, I forget their names, but it doesn't really matter. But they were interviewing Respawn Entertainment and asking them a few questions. So here it is, guys. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed.
So there was a little more to Titanfall than people probably expected. We saw the Titans at E3. We're like, oh, that's cool. So there's another class of Titan?
There is another class of Titan. I know we've teased it a little bit, but there you get to see the Ogre in action.
Okay, so tell us about,
someone just got beaten to death with their own arms.
With their own arms.
That, so far, unprecedented in the things we've seen tonight.
Yeah, you've seen the Atlas one where he rips the guy out of the cockpit and throws him, and so the Ogre has its own finishing move, and that's the arm rip. And
I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Game looks incredible. So let's talk, obviously different classes of Titan, that sort of rock, paper, scissors. How does that factor into the gameplay now?
There's different abilities. This one's obviously, as you could tell from the video, more heavily armored. It's a little slower. It's, a lot of it's just going to come down to play style.
Okay.
I like one that's a little faster, mayy a little less armored. Abby likes the more slow, lumbering.
So,
She likes beating things to death with its own arms.
The melee, it's great, yeah.
When you play this game, tell us, how do these Titans interact? Are there certain maps with only certain classes of Titans? Do they intermix? What can we expect?
You get to choose. Once you unlock it, you get to choose it.
Okay, excellent. All right, so you can have whatever Titan you want on the map once it's unlocked and play through it. Now,
when's it coming out?
It's coming out March 11th.
See?
There you go.
Specific.
That's already been announced, Sean.
March
dang
11th.
Yeah.
We're happy to say it
Announcing
again.
it. World premiere date
One
right now.
thing the
March
fans
11th.
have been asking about is beta for this. Is that something that you guys are thinking about, letting people play it early?
We're definitely thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an answer yet. But
And
we're
no
definitely.
date for you, Joe.
Will there be
No
a Tennessee
specific date.
Titan robot?
There will not be.
All right.
No.
But
Not for this one.
The thing about this game that I love so much is that these guys, built a little game called Call of Duty back in the day.
I remember.
And this is, yes. And now this is a big new project for you and the team to build Titanfall, brand new IP. And when we look at the footage, and when you play this, Joel, it's incredible.
I will say he's probably most excited about this. It's the most excited I've seen. He almost took off 2 layers because he was sweating so profusely in anticipation.
No, and the fans online are really excited about what you guys are doing with it. But tell us, you guys are nearing the end of development now on this game. So, how have things progressed since what we saw at E3? The footage is looking even better. So tell us, where's the game at right now?
We're content locked, so the game is what it is. Now it's a matter of balancing, making things work and work well.
Right.
So the team right now, shout out to them, is working their asses off to really hammer this thing and bring it home. We know there's a lot of people expecting it.
Right.
There's a lot of people that have fought for us, so we want to bring it to them.
Yeah, the mechanics of the Titans and the pilots, and for people that may not have sort of known a lot about this game, tell us now with the introduction of the new Titan, how does the gameplay change? It's still obviously pilot Titan, but now you have sort of other layers. It seems like there's teasing some new weaponry and whatnot and abilities of those Titans too, right?
Yes, it's all a balancing act. It's how it all fits together. It's how we've always intended. So it's not new, obviously from the plans. It's just new that we've shared it. So
Yeah, and I said it's your personal play style. So, as we said, we have different play styles, and there's so much you can do, like dodging behind, buildings and escaping other Titans and, trying to take down multiple ones at once. Like, if you want to play as the heavy, this is your heavy. And but it's all meant to all work together on all the maps.
You know what? You seem really curious about it. We should show you some more later, if you got time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Can I just have a copy of it?
Yeah, we can arrange that.
Now,
Yes!
We've seen, obviously, gameplay on a couple of different maps. Tell us about the different sort of game types. Once you jump into this game, what are some of the objectives? Because you've got sort of this light campaign, but they are not doing, a lot of games do single player and then do multiplayer. And with Titanfall, you guys are kind of blending everything into, one interesting sort of multiplayer blended with campaign, I guess, right?
Right. We're trying to bring some story into. It's not, we're not trying to hit you over the head with it. We're not going to ruin the multiplayer experience, but it's about bringing that world to life, making it more evolved, making it more believable and immersive. So.
Yeah. And for players that are competitive, we have our classic modes. So you'll be very familiar if you just want to go online, shoot around with your buddies, kill stuff, and ignore the sort of cinematic multiplayer stuff.
Right.
You can do that as well.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But it's still integrated.
We have some guys around the office that will only play story mode.
Okay.
They're just like, this is so great, I love it. And then there's some guys that want to play, just traditional mode.
Now, you're teasing this Hammond Robotics, your sister company, as you said. So Hammond what's the story? Hammond sort of makes these Titans?
That's right.
Okay.
It's not the catering company that feeds the robots?
They also feed the robots
All right.
What do they feed them?
and change the robot diapers.
Okay. There you go. So you've got 2 Titans that you guys have talked about here. Is that it? Are there only 2 Titans?
Like I said, we have some other footage we'll show you later if you got time.
Okay. There is more Titanfall, believe it or not, Joel.
Believe me, Jeff will follow you out of here like a puppy. He's been talking about it.
There are lots of great things. We've got the concert of GTA, and then after the concert, you guys are going to come back, and we're going to show a little bit more of Titanfall. But we do have Twitter questions for you guys from the community
Yes. Okay,
based on that footage. Joel, do you want to do the
Yeah, our
honors?
Silent Jag, of course you know Silent Jag,
Everybody
asks,
does.
heard about campaign elements within multiplayer, which is great, but can I still play I guess we've answered this question.
The answer is yes.
Yes, you can still play the traditional way. Austin G909, I wonder where he's from, asks, will we see any Kinect integration?
We will not.
We will not. Ha ha.
Nailed it. Just
Yeah.
like that.
You
All
don't
right.
even, you know why? You don't need to.
You
You
don't
have
need to. Didn't fit the game.
What, driving a robot isn't enough for you, dude? Relax.
No, it's amazing what you guys have been able to do, obviously, with the look and feel of this game. That's why I can't wait for people to get their hands on it, because it really does play incredibly well. Well, we can't wait to see
Thank you.
more of Titanfall.